Hey, it's Mrs. Golding, and I am looking at your assignment 2 on DeltaMath for week 21. So this is a little bit of a preview of something, but it's also a review of something else. So to solve systems of equations graphically, we just graph lines. And where those two lines cross is the solution. Okay, so it's an ordered pair is always the solution of a it's called a system because it's two or more equations. And so we want to see where they share a point. If they don't share a point at all, maybe those lines are parallel. They don't share a point, so there's no solution. And that can happen, right? So the reason I gave you this, I know it's not really part of this chapter, but graphing equations is, and why not just kind of look for those commonalities? So graphing is important for you to practice for your test. And then where they cross is this solving a system. So let's just do it. So plot two lines by clicking the graph, click a line to delete it. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. What is the slope? Y equals mx plus b. It's already in slope-intercept form. So the slope for the first one is 1. And the y-intercept is 6. So B is where you begin when you're graphing, right? B is where it's born. So I'm going to go up to positive 6 and put a point. Then I'm going to go rise 1, run 1. Okay, so there's the first line. Now, my next one, the slope is negative 2. Okay, so slope is negative 2. And the y-intercept is negative 3. These are both in slope-intercept form, so it's nice and easy. So I'm going to go ahead and start where it's born or where it begins at negative 3, put a point. Okay. And then I'm going to, I can do a couple things. Go down to over 1. That works. Or I could have gone up to run negative 1. Now, solve the system. So where those two lines cross is the solution to the system. So we're going to show this point right here as an ordered pair. So remember when you, oh my heavens to Betsy, we just clicked it and deleted it, didn't we? Well, let's put it back. Positive 6, rise 1, run 1, negative 2, no, don't do it. Negative 3, I almost made a mistake, that's pretty common. Negative 3, so down to over 1. Okay. So we're not going to touch that anymore. So negative 3, 3 is my solution. Put it in as an ordered pair. Negative 3, comma 3. That's where those two lines cross. Submit the answer. Yes, I want that answer. Perfect. Okay, so again, this is really good practice for you to just graph those lines. And then to just snag this new skill, it's just where they meet is their solution to that system. So let's try one more. So negative 1/2 x is the slope of the first line. The y-intercept is 6, so point it where it begins, the B. Then since it's negative, let's go down 1 over 2, and I put a point there. I could go up 1 and then negative 2, same thing, right? Next one, it's in slope-intercept form, thank goodness, right? So I have a point at the B where it begins, up to rise 2, run 1. Okay, nice. We practiced graphing points, which is super important. But now the solution to that system is where do they share a point? So in other words, where is the x and the y going to be the same for both? So where do they have the same thing in common? And it's kind of cool in real life scenarios. That means something, but for right now, I just want you to know that it's where those two lines cross on a graph. So that would be 4, comma 4. So I'm going to make it an ordered pair. The solution to a set of system of equations is an ordered pair, not just y equals 4 or x equals 4. You have to have both. Okay, submit answer. Did I get that right? 4, 4, yeah. Yes. Okay, so you get the concept here. So hopefully just graphing these lines and then looking where they cross will be a good way for you to practice for your test. All right. Just do 5 of those for me. Have a great day.